So here's a series that hasn't happened in an awful long time. This is Days Off. And yes, this is going to become a normal thing for the weekends that I actually have off, where I can just come in and this is a completely unscripted, what the is going on for the days off. Sometimes life is hectic, sometimes life is cool, sometimes we get cool stuff, sometimes we have to do things. And this time, we have to do things. Get my hand out of your face. This is what we have to do. This is the thing that we have to do. Why? Once again, my hand's in your face. What we're doing here, we're taking the tree down. Taking the tree down means we got to move all this stuff back into the room. We got to put it on the shelves. It'll go wherever right now. And then, of course, we'll do episodes to cover the fact that we put it all up there. But yeah, completely 100% unscripted Days Off. This is going to be a large one because we're going to have 4 days. I'll do updates periodically, and they will, of course, go on the Facebook. And then they will all be taken together and put into a single video at the end. And maybe there'll be something extra on that video that doesn't make it in to the updates. But this is how we're starting the vacation. 4 days off. We're going to start it by taking down the tree, putting all that crap in that room. Ugh. Okay. Stayed up till like 3 in the morning last night. Waking up today, just waking up, came in here, sat down. There's a lot to go over now because I got all this stuff that's on the shelf that we haven't reviewed because I had to get it out of the box. So I kept it separate from what we've already put up. So we got to talk about a whole bunch of friggin' stuff, just all kinds of stuff. And that's not all of it. There's an entire bottom shelf down here. All the Wonder Woman and stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Okay? I don't know the plan so far. It's New Year's. I got to go to my dad's. And then on top of that, we got, like I said, a couple of episodes that wouldn't be a bad idea to film. And then I kind of want to play Black Desert Online. I may stream that so that I have an excuse to, like, be on, hang out, and talk to some people and whatnot. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Step 1 is there's shaving to do. There's fucking bathing to do. Because that's what you do when you don't want to look like a fucking slob or whatever. So that's step 1. That's step 1 to the start of day 1 of the days off is to not be fucking dirty. So, yeah. We got to go over these damn books too. These books are piling up, and we're not talking about any of them. We're not talking about any of them. And it's not just that. I got to go pick up my damn books too. The new dog has been a nightmare. Yeah, I would like to tell you that everything is good and great, but it's not. See, I woke up today, and it's not great. Oh, there she is. See? There she is. It's not great. At all. Oh. She has extreme separation anxiety. See? And if you leave her alone, get away from that. You know you're in trouble, get away from that. She ate my couch. There was an old love seat that was specifically for the dogs. That was literally the purpose of it. It's for the dogs. It's so that when the dog is sitting down and has a place to like sit, right? Well, not anymore. Oh, yay! Ugh. Everything is ice. Like, everything. Like, everything is frickin' ice. The grass is ice, the mailbox is ice, the truck is ice. There's frackin' ice. Dog almost got out. But the dog doesn't even want to go out because it's too ice. Ugh. Holy crap. It's just ice. Just everything is ice. There's it's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so here we are. This is the second day of our days off, okay? On the second day of our 4 days off long freaking video thing, got to figure out what we're going to do today. We have the whole day ahead of us. Now, I am no joke, kind of wrecked. It was New Year's. I went to my dad's, and then I went from my dad's. I came home, of course, and I came home earlier than I had expected. And then I got a call from Nick, and I got a call from Shane, and then they came over. And before I knew it, it was midnight. And then everybody screamed Jumanji instead of Happy New Year's to try to end the game. And then after that, we proceeded to play Federation versus Xeon until 5 in the morning. Like, they left, it was 5 a.m., and then I finally got to lay down. Only to wake up at 9 o'clock because it's just normal for me. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't sleep in. It's like not an ability I have. I don't know why, but no matter when I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning. Which was one of the big problems that I had when I was working third shift, because I was living on like 4-hour sleep cycles. I would sleep for 4 hours after I came home, wake up, and then immediately I'd try to like take a nap right before I went in. It was quite literally killing me, and it put me in the hospital. They got me on exhaustion and whatnot. I kept it going for like a long time, way longer than I should have kept it going. But what do we do today? My guess is that Cobra Kai launched. So I'm going to watch Cobra Kai with my wife. And then either we're going to finish that whole series or we're going to get tired of it. And when we get tired of it, maybe I'll go to Black Desert Online or something. Or then again, there is the fact that all this stuff still needs to be talked about. Don't know. Okay, here we are, end of day 2 of days off. Holy crap. Only the second day. That is crazy. I feel like so much has already went down, but I explained that I was so unbelievably wrecked. Look, so far on my first day off, it was New Year's. And I stayed up till 5 in the friggin' morning today. And then I only slept till at the latest like 9:30 at like literally the very latest. Then I woke up because I do that. And then I went about this entire day, and boy, were there areas of it that felt like it was dragging. Like it did. It felt like it was dragging hard. It wasn't awful. It was by far not an awful day. Couple of interesting things. Watched about 6 or 7 episodes of the Cobra Kai, the 3rd season. It's good. It is good. I find goofy little things to complain about, like really goofy things that, like if there really is all this karate problem and whatnot. We see a teacher council thing where the whole town goes and talks about how they're mad about the martial arts thing and how they don't want it going on and how they want it all to stop. And you're talking about like high school students, and yet then it cuts to Cobra Kai, and like it has like a full dojo of kids. Like the parents, if there's really such a problem here, why are you still paying for your kids to go to karate? Like what is going on? It's just goofy little things like that I would be able to complain about, and I'm sure they're goofy things that I complain about that could easily be, like, solved, but that's just the way it is. I also don't like, and I already talked about this before, so we're not going to elaborate any further, but there was an actress that was dropped, and I don't know the behind the scenes of that, but I am not happy with the fact that that took place. It was crazy icy today. Like ridiculously icy. See, in my area, in Illinois, it is not completely uncommon at all for there to be rain, followed by freezing weather, which is then ice. Excuse me. So, like, we have ice that is literally icicles coming off the power lines. We have like my entire truck is ice. And then we have ice across the ground, and we have ice. There was ice literally everywhere. Everywhere. And then it started snowing. And then somebody down the road crashed into a pole. And I'm hoping that person is okay. Like I've said before, I guess he inconvenienced my life a little bit. But look, nothing bad to that guy. People they overestimate their ability to drive in the snow. Hopefully nothing came of this, but that guy, he smashed into a pole, or at least that's the story I'm hearing, and that's what shut power down. So I may have went about 2 hours without power, because I was able to watch. I got out my laptop when the power out hit. I got a bunch of candles and everything that I got off the laptop. Then I went over there. Then I watched 1 episode of Gundam Wing, 1 episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then almost the entirety of Mulan before the power came back on. So we were luckier than most people that I actually have a laptop and it is regularly fully charged. I have an external flash drive that has a bunch of shows and whatnot on it. So we were able to watch some of that, played a little Switch, and just kind of put the candles out and got all the blankets out and just kind of sat around with the dogs in the living room. And it was, it was, for as inconvenient as it is to be like in the dark, it was nice. It was strangely nice. I honestly enjoyed it. So, weird. But yeah, my second day off was eventful. There was a lot going on. It felt like the day went on and on and on, and now we're at the end. So we are going to, yeah, that's this update. The next, of course, will be about the 3rd day off in my 4-day off major crazy days off New Year video. So yeah. Day 3 of the days off, and I get to do this because of all this. Snowy, snowy, snow. Makes for great pictures, doesn't make for great living, and the truck is fracking frozen. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine because I get to go have breakfast today. And I know that sounds like such a simple thing, but I cannot tell you the last time I was able to wake up and go eat breakfast because of all this stuff, the stuff that's been going on. We know about the stuff that shuts down all the restaurants, that keeps us from going out. Well, that stuff is not in my way for today. Finally, there's a restaurant that's operating at small capacity, but I'm happy to go there. So we're up super early, like 8 in the morning on my Saturday, and we are gonna head down here and we are gonna have fucking eggs and bacon and sausage and hash brown and ham and maybe a pancake, and I don't know. I'm excited to go to a restaurant. That is crazy. That one of the exciting things that starts 2021 is just being able to go to a restaurant, because we've been so... You take for granted everything you have. Yeah. Check in later. Gotta eat. After I scrape the car. Oh, it is crazy to me how much I thought that this 4-day weekend was just going to be like hanging out, doing nothing. I thought I was going to play a lot of Black Desert. I thought I was going to do a lot of gaming. But it's been a lot of prepping and getting things together, and like did all the holiday stuff, and then we had like a really long, like Friday was just, I was wrecked from my Thursday. That was a big part of it. Thursday wrecked me. I did not mean to stay up that late. I did not mean to go to sleep at 5 in the morning. I did not mean to get like 3 hours of sleep for the day. And so that day like drug, and it was really hard, and I did like 5 hours of Cobra Kai, and then on top of that, it was like clean this and fix that, and then I would come upstairs and I would sit down. Don't get me wrong, I've been in the computer room multiple times on these 4 days off, but I haven't done shit. Like, I played Action Tominin for like maybe an hour, and that was because it was mindless. That's literally the reason I played it, is because it was a free game. It was mindless. I was just like, click, 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 space bar, click, 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 space bar. Yeah. The stuff I wanted to do, I didn't do. And that's so normal when it comes to these kinds of, like, things. Like having these big time off. The end of January, if I do what I've been normally doing, I take my birthday weekend off. Or my birthday week. I take the birthday week off. It's just like a long, huge vacation. It's always the biggest vacation of my entire year. So it would start on like, I would get off on Friday, then I would have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Like, it's 9 days of just sitting around. Like, that is huge time off. Huge time off. Usually by the 4th or 5th day, I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. Like, but I will say that I haven't been as busy as I am now. So maybe I still take that week. I'm really fighting with myself about it, because I could very well not take that week. I could just take that Friday. But I have become somewhat accustomed to having my own type of birthday mini vacation. If I take it this time, I know that I'll have stuff to do. That's been a big thing about holding off on taking it this year, is not knowing what to do with that time. That time is a lot of time, and the last couple of years I just kind of sat around with that time and like accomplished nothing, did nothing. Now with the show running and actually doing these videos all the time and actually working on stuff, it could be a very different productive time to take off. It could give me a chance to finish up a massive part of the shelf. It could give me a chance to actually go over the walls and figure out what pictures are going up. You know, because right now what's up is not 100% guaranteed, at least not in the spaces that they're up. In fact, this, like, I got something over here that could very well move behind me, and these masks could be moved somewhere, probably along the little edge right here where the, like the edge back there, that's in between the wall and that shelf right there. That could easily become. I could get all the comic books finally lined out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I really don't. It's just, it's something about having a lot of time off, having an idea as to what that time's going to be, and it's never, you never feel like you did what you set out to do. You never do. You never do. And that's part of what these days off videos are, is just like a vlog type of thing to talk about the time, the limited time that I actually have off and how much of it actually gets utilized. Like, okay, Thursday I did basically nothing. Which was because I had a lot of family stuff to do. I woke up, I got all my stuff together, I waited for Michelle to get off work. Michelle got off work. We went to my dad's. We were at my dad's till about like 8:30 or something like that, and then we left there because we left there, and then when we got back, because I left earlier than I thought I would, because my daughter, she was tired. I don't know what was going on. She was falling asleep at like 7 o'clock, which she's been laying down a little bit before 10, like even on these weekends, like right now, like today, she came down at like 10 o'clock. She was like, I'm going to bed. And she went upstairs and she laid down, which is fine. It's good for her to not be ridiculous and stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning like some stupid fucking people do, myself. So she was tired, so we didn't do the New Year's there. We got home, and then we knew the storm and everything was coming that was going to lock us in on Friday, and then we were here on Thursday, and I accidentally stayed up till 5 in the morning. I got 4 hours of sleep, and then I woke up, and I was getting stuff together because, like, as soon as I woke up, it was already bad. It was ice everywhere. It was completely just nasty outside, like in the worst way. We couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't do anything. And I had to get things prepped because I had a feeling that shit could happen, you know, because that's when drivers are stupid and the power lines get weighed down and all sorts of shit like that. And sure enough, we lost power on Friday. I was in the middle of doing something too. I was in the middle of working on something, a video project, and I was kind of getting some stuff together, and sure enough, pew, there went the lights and everything. So, because I was in between, like, we were watching an episode of Cobra Kai here and there, and then we would watch an episode, and then I'd come up here and I'd work on it a little bit, and so there went that. Well, I lost all my progress and ended up having to redo the whole thing, so I redid that whole freaking video. And then that was all of Friday, and then I went to sleep, of course, and then I woke up, and then that was today. Today was, I took my mother-in-law out for breakfast, and then after that came back, knocked out a couple Cobra Kais, did the Pokemon video that I had to do because I've been waiting for a long time to do this Pokemon video. And then after I did that, I like tried to talk to some people on the Discord, and then I went downstairs, and like my daughter wanted to play. She just beat the new Spider-Man, and she was looking for another game to play. And I was like, well, I don't remember anything all that bad about Batman, like the Arkham game. So I put in Arkham Asylum, and I was kind of watching her while she played that. And then I tried to play Mario for a little bit, and I started my new list. The list is going to be a big thing that I'm going to be doing from now on on this show specifically. I'm going to start keeping a list of all games that I play throughout the year, and whether I beat them or whether I just give up on them or whatever ends up happening with said gaming list per month. And then before I knew it, my day was gone. It was 11:40. My day was gone. There's also some other stuff that's been taking place, background stuff that I'm not going to talk about here. It's not my stories to tell, but there's a sickness. There's somebody in the family, you know, But anyways, that's been going on in the background of everything. And then the next thing I know, here I am, the end of the night. Like I said, it's like 11:40, and I'm thinking about going to sleep. And I got one level. I leveled up one time in Black Desert. Like I did nothing. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'll wake up. I'll get all my stuff together. I have to take Gwen home Sunday. I have to pick up my books Sunday. My wife has stuff she does in the morning on Sunday. Maybe I'll get some of the stuff that I thought I was going to do. But then again, I don't know, because Sunday morning, my wife goes off to do her stuff, and usually I have till like 1 o'clock, and I usually utilize that time to get some videos done for the week. So I may do that. Like that's the thing, man. You always think that you have all this stuff that you're going to do. And like I said, you're always way busier than you ever anticipated that you were going to be. It's the nature of things. But I think that's it. I think the only kind of update that's left is a Sunday morning closeout, so that I can edit the video, because I don't want to edit the video on Monday. I want the video to be up by Monday. So I have to close these out, these days off videos, on Sunday. So when I wake up, I'll give an idea or something like that. Or maybe I won't. Maybe that's the end of this video, because this one is a special kind of days off. It's very long. And then I'll figure out how the days off are actually going to work. Yeah, I think days off. I think days off one. I think this show. Yeah. That's a good cookie. This is a decent weekend. Busy, but it wasn't work. Yeah, okay. This show's back. This is the official first days off of the year. And I guess I gotta get back to work.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.